and another very interesting change that has happened is the interest that ladies now have in married men, to the extent where now when you introduce yourself to a lady and indicate that you are single or unmarried, they lose interest. And then when they find out that you are married, they're like, okay, tell me more, tell me more. Why are women taking more of an interest in married men now than ever before?
I think
what
people don't want to
explains
do
that?
the work. Married men usually are so grounded. They have gone through it with all these women, and then they have decided to get married, So they're very grounded. They know what they want. They're patient. They have gone through maybe like childbirth and all those things. So it's really grounding. But for these boys that are running around, it's actually very difficult, to get a hold of them. They're just really playing games.
Wait,
But
wait,
married
wait.
men are very calm,
Okay, fine. You might have a boyfriend who is single, and yes, he could be running around. You don't know who he is with at any given time. He's unattached after all, or at least not officially committed to you. But with a married man, he is clearly officially committed to someone
and
else.
that's where the problem comes in. It's like
How can that be good?
I'm just saying how, like, why people go to them, but like it's not right to go to them. You should not take someone's husband. And I feel like the husbands are also not like potatoes that you just come and carry. What are they thinking as we're discussing them? By the time you tangle with a single girl, it says a lot about you. You have a family, you have kids, you have a wife to respect. And these single girls are just like wolves. They will just jump on every man. But like the men, how are you respecting your wife when you are running around with single girls?
Let me try and read between the lines. Are you suggesting that the fact that a married man would have the audacity to make a move on you, knowing he's fully committed, adds a little bit of danger and attraction to him than a single man?
For some girls, I would believe so. But for some others, I think the way that married men are polished, they've got a wife at home ironing their clothes. They step out smelling nice. They are clean. They're dressed well, which these guys living in Muzigo will not do. They don't shower. They just
Excuse me, there are a lot of single men who
know.
don't live in Muzigo, if you must know.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry,
Yes.
But like the young ones who don't have money, they just be smelling funny. They wear the same clothes, But this other person, the wife is washing for them, ironing. So he goes out to the world presenting his best self, his best face, and then these single girls snatch him. But
So,
nobody
wait a
snatches
second.
anyone anyway. I feel like they have to also have like a stand.
So all factors remaining constant, and there's two men, one married, one unmarried. You'd prefer the married one.
In a perfect world, you would have all men look like the married one. I wouldn't want to steal someone's husband,
Well, I mean, not even Walt Disney, who is responsible for, all of the brainwashing that ladies have been subjected to, giving them a warped sense of ridiculous expectations. Even Walt Disney is yet to produce a movie in which a woman is pursuing a married man. That I have not seen yet.
I know. Isn't that like confirming it and like putting it in the mainstream and saying we encourage this? Because I feel like people just pick stuff from screen and do it, whether right or wrong. It's how they did the gay movement and everything. They just put them in the movies.
Exactly. But
if they put that thing in the movies, people will snatch people's husbands. It will be normal, and also the husbands will just feel like, yeah, it's okay.
I think that'll make for
a
an
trend.
interesting Disney film, because I mean, after all, they're putting in gays and trans and feminists in there. It's about time, they show the girl going after a married man. Maybe that will come soon.
So
you never know.
It's terrible. I don't think they can do that,
All right. Well, we want to know what you think about this. You can go to our Twitter page or our Facebook page and leave your comment there. Tell us what you think about why you think girls seem to be only interested in married men nowadays as opposed to the single ones. When you're single, they flee from you. They want to have nothing to do with you. But if you're married, they're like, they want to talk some more. You can also reach out to us through the RX Radio app and tell us what you think about this. And let's have a conversation. I think we have someone on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing? Who are we talking to?
I'm good. This is Sheila.
Hey, Sheila, what's up?
Nothing much.
Have you met my friend Viola, a friend of the show, Viola?
No, I haven't. Hi, Viola.
Hey, Sheila, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sheila, have you ever dated a married man?
No.
Are you interested
Never.
in dating one?
No.
But are you noticing that women are flocking to married men lately?
Yes, it is a noticeable trend.
And why do you think that is?
Well, I think that most women, what they want is some form of stability, that married men have. You get
Well,
there's
yes, he has stability, but he has stability with another woman, not you.
exactly,
So
exactly.
why are
So
you inserting yourself in that mix?
Yeah.
this is the thing. Many, as it is, many single women or people don't want to put in the work. You get like this guy has arrived. Everything is. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to put in the effort. You want finished product. You don't want the process.
Okay, so kind of what Viola was alluding to earlier, where the married man is more polished, he's wearing cleaned, ironed clothes and polished shoes, he's looking sharp compared to the bachelor who maybe hasn't taken a bath in a week, wearing the same boxers for 3 days.
True, because
Yeah?
the single guy he's still in the process. He's still figuring things out, whereas the married man has figured things out.
Well, if you think they're so amazing, why are you yet to date one?
Because I mean, I wouldn't want to share my husband with anybody else. So really, I would rather put in the work, and then it's another way of learning the person. When you put in the work, you know where you get to know the person better than. I mean, usually when you go after those married men, the consequences are not
The
usually
best.
nice. It will be nice for a short time, but then you still won't get the commitment you want because every day he'll still go back to his wife
It would
and leave
seem
you there.
now, even though that may be the case, a lot of women seem to not be seeking commitment in the first place. I don't know if that's true, Viola. Would you agree? I mean, you don't strike me as someone who's dying to be locked down by a man.
Nah, not at all.
Exactly. So a married man presents a scenario in which he can benefit from the fruits of some male attention, possibly resources, some intimacy, without having to be the one to wash his boxes. Sounds like a sweet deal. Is it?
No,
Right? It's not a sweet deal. Viola,
no,
is it a
it's
sweet deal?
not.
It's terrible. I mean, the whole mix, the triangle. I just don't want to see another woman suffering. I just don't like it.
All right. Okay, so is that what you think as well, Christine? Sheila, sorry.
Yeah, okay, for me, it wouldn't just be another woman suffering, but I mean, I also want to show off the man that is making my life so much easy. But you can't do that. Then there's the shame, embarrassment. You can't even introduce him to your friends because you fear judgment. Huh?
Sure, why? All of them are probably also dating married men. Let's be real now.
Let me tell you, even if they will still judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah? And once you tell them, there's that effect. You tell one person and it spreads. Before you know it, you're that cheek. Then your life becomes unbearable. No.
Okay,
it is not
so
a sweet deal.
so your advice to the ladies is to keep away from married men.
Exactly.
So-
Because when you get married, would you be okay with another woman taking your man?
Okay,
That's a nice
and
one.
putting yourself in her shoes, but tell that to your friends who seem to have no qualms about it. It's crazy out there, and for us, men who are not married, we kept getting turned down by women who want the married men. It's a sad life for us. I'm telling you, we're suffering. So you guys got to change. But anyway, thank you so much, Sarah, for reaching out to us. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
All right, take care and stay well.
You too.
All right, bye. And but I'm sure, Viola, you have been approached by married men.
Yeah.
Your mind
But,
went
like,
somewhere.
when
Did a face flash in your mind?
Yes, and
Or
not the
faces.
nice one, not the nice polished one, the one with the belly, that belly fat, and like some married men, by the way, are not that polished. They're not taken care of, or they're busy searching for other women that they forget to take care of themselves or receive the care being given.
So
to
if you
them.
look at,
So some of them look bad.
well, if you look at, say, Dr. Hamza, the way, Rema's cleaned him up nicely. Now he even has a dad
That's so
bod, a little
unfair.
belly.
I feel like
He's gained a
he
bit of
was
weight.
Always clean. He was always polished.
Okay, well, that's because he was married before to another woman.
Wow. Yeah, it seems
So-
like men can't exist on their own.
So
Either they're
basically,
single.
his previous wife cleaned him up nicely to where he caught the attention of Rema, And Rema has even upgraded him several steps beyond that. And now, of course, one mistake she makes is she posts him constantly. So, of course, he is going to become the target of many women who may want to snatch him away.
Yeah, and I think he'll not survive. Like, women are really aggressive when it comes to this topic. They literally go for the married men. Like, it's like looking for diamonds. I don't know why, though. But I feel like it comes from a primal part of the females that's jealous. They have a lot of jealous. Like, a lot of women are so jealous. They could snatch your boyfriend and dump him the next day. It's almost like, just bring him and I throw him over the fence. Like, you cannot have him and I don't want him.
Well, some people call it pre-selection. In other words, women seem to need to know that other women also find you attractive, and then that makes you more attractive to them.
But women don't like to see women in the picture when they are with you or they are married to you. They may think about it, but I don't think they want it. Like, to see a woman coming around. Honestly, one of the biggest things I resent in my life is a triangle. You bring a triangle, I am gone. I won't even warn you. Like, I just can never, no matter how much I love you. Like, when you create a triangle and I have evidence, even when you're giving me clues, I will leave. I will not even make noise or ruffle any feathers.
That's what you say, but what if he's taking good care of you?
I just can't.
In every way.
I just can't. It has to be now a deal of I compromise, but I have to sit down with myself, discuss with my head and say, you know what, you're getting this ABCD, so stay in, but don't commit. Now you also go out and cheat.
Well, the seas are rough out there, and for the men who are bachelors, expect to keep getting turned down by the ladies who now have opted to pursue the married men.